Especially back then, that was fucking killers. That was still the era, like you said before, right, where you had to be able to make music and battle. Like if you were a rapper, you already knew how to fucking battle, right? You know how to contribute to a cipher, whatever it may be.
Absolutely.
Kid Twist was one of the guys at the top of that mountain at one time. Fuck, we were talking to this guy. You know who Lush One is?
No, I don't know Lush.
Okay, he's a guy that has to do with battle rap from the States, and he did some stuff with KOTD, but recently separated. Anyway, that doesn't matter. He was saying to us, because he's from California, back in like the mid 2000s, Kid Twist was the guy they were all afraid of in the States. They were like, I do not want that fucking Canadian coming down here.
You know what? I'll say this much about him. It's funny because after that loss, I'm vindictive. Okay, like I'm not. So, like for example, Belly. Not to say that Belly had anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Himself personally, because I don't really believe he did. He was on stage with me, and he didn't know who he was facing. So you remember Jin from 106 and Park?
Yeah, of course.
So he came to Ottawa, where I was at the time living, and basically did I Challenge the City thing.
Oh, wow.
So there was an event basically where the city basically battled it out amongst themselves, and the winner got to battle Jin. So Belly and me are the first guys up the plate. Now you got to understand, at this point, I don't know Belly from a hole in the ground. I've never met the guy before. I've never heard of him. But one thing I can tell you for sure, because I remember it like it was yesterday, he was getting a reaction from the crowd. Like the event hadn't started yet. They just called us up on stage. The music was off. Yeah. And they were waiting to get organized to start the event. So in that minute, let's say, while we were just standing there with no music, there's people in the first 5 or 6 rows like chanting this guy's name.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm like, my first thought is basically, okay, I got to be dealing with one of the best rappers in the city. Yeah. Because no, you don't just get that kind of crowd support. Ottawa, isn't he?
No.
Say that again? Yeah, he's from Ottawa. This is where this happened.
Right?
Yeah, this is where this happened.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm like, oh, this guy that I'm facing, he has to be deadly, because the whole first half of the audience was literally screaming for him before things started. And then at one point, he looked at me and went like this. He pulled one of these, and then hold on, and then you know, like when wrestlers go up on the top rope and incite the crowd.
Yeah.
He pulled one of those without the top rope. Okay, like these people, when he did this to me, and then went to the audience like this, it went nuts. I said, okay, it's not my first rodeo. Okay, I have got to go now to overboard, because the thing is, I don't know who this guy is, but he definitely has the crowd behind him, and that's a problem right out the gate.
Big time.
So I have this run. I normally wouldn't do this, but I didn't like the odds right before the thing even started.
You got to even out the playing field.
I didn't like it. So basically what I did was, I said, okay, I got a battle rap that I know that I used before, but it was in another city for somebody else. Okay. I mentally just reworded it quickly.
Yeah.
To accommodate for this guy in front of me, Belly.
Yeah.
Okay? And I brought it. Now, here's the thing. My opinion is only my opinion, right? But I've won a lot of battles. I've been involved in a lot of battles, and I know when I've lost, right? In this case, I didn't feel like I lost, but I felt like I was outnumbered, and I felt like I was kind of.
Well, could also be close, right?
Yeah, like, and I felt like, and another thing, it's not my hometown, right? I'm in his hometown.
Yeah.
That's a
and
fact.
Belly demands presence. You know, he's a showman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just got out of high school in these days, right? So I think he had just graduated the summer before, and he had the whole high school. That was anybody that was of age that could get in.
Yeah.
All the senior class, they were all there, right? So when I lost, you know, I took it very badly. And it turned into Tupac and Biggie.
Oh, fuck.